Hey guys, it's your boy Jay-Z Mason out here again on the TSGB Kooky USB Boopity Boo show. And today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's go.
TSGB show, the TSGB show. Come along and have some fun. It's time for the TSGB show.
So if you haven't already, I'd like to cordially invite you to subscribe to this channel I'm going to be planning to do 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and of course, maybe adding 1 or 2 videos in between those. I'm going to be trying to make a schedule for you guys so you guys know when the TSGB Kooky show is on the air. So if you haven't seen my newest video about reacting to Best Pokemon Babe, then you can watch that video in the description down below and check it out. It's pretty lit. Actually, it's just like every other reaction video. That's why I named it reaction video number 199. I should probably call this video first impressions number 192 because there's just so many. Anyway, so the first impressions of this game. So I love the aesthetics already. It seems like Pokemon Eevee and Pokemon Pikachu were clearly like tech tests or like tech demos, I guess. Of course, they made it into a full product, but I think they used that to test the capability of the Switch and see if it could handle a 3D world. That's pretty big, and I'm pretty glad that we have a new Pokemon, and it's not another remake of something else like Pokemon Eevee was. I mean, I'm all for remakes. It's cool. It's one of my childhood dreams to play Ocarina of Time in full HD, 440p, whatever. But the frame rate and the trailer at least kind of looked a little bit iffy. I don't know if that was because of the stream or not, but it did look like it was running not even at 60, maybe 30 frames per second. That's kind of disappointing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 60 because Eevee was 60 and stuff. So we finally have the HD Pokemon that so many people wanted, the hardcore fans, and maybe not just hardcore fans, but regular fans, longtime fans. All right, and also you said in the video, new fans as well who are coming to the series are going to be able to enjoy Pokemon in a new way on a new platform. And I'm pretty excited that it's not on the 3DS and they're not trying to push the 3DS anymore, because it kind of would have split the community a bit, and there really was no point to have a 3DS version because the Switch version is portable as well, right? So it didn't make any sense. So good on Nintendo for doing that. I'm a huge advocate for cosmetics. I still to this day sometimes casually now, I used to play MapleStory and I was a huge NX mans, and it was just, I just love dressing up my characters. I love doing that. And I love making my characters look cute. Yes, I play the girl characters because the guy characters always seem to be a little bit skimped out when it comes to cosmetics. In terms of the aesthetics in this game, it looks beautiful. It looks like a Tails game. It's nice to see all the Pokemon in full HD. Pikachu look lit. And the girl look lit, best girl. And it looks like you had some customization options as well, which is cool because I loved in Pokemon X and Y, and I didn't play Z, but X and Y, I loved dressing up my character. I pretty much just got money and I just bought all the outfits. And I ended up going for this nice black and white outfit and just skating around on Luminos City. Speaking of the scenery looks really good in this game. It looks really good. It looks really big, very vast. It looks like there's a lot more dynamic to the world too. It doesn't just look like it's a bird's eye view kind of thing, or it just kind of felt like the world was flat. I know it kind of went a little bit more dynamic in, Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I never even got around to finishing that game because it just didn't really pique my interest. And I think it had to do with the aesthetic. Wasn't too big of a fan of the Hawaii kind of theme and going to different islands, and everything kind of felt a little bit the same. I wasn't really immersed in it, but I'm sure that it was a pretty good game. I'll probably get around to finishing it someday. But now that we have a full HD version, it's going to be a lot easier to get immersed in. Speaking of which, the world of Galil or Galore or whatever, Ganar, I forgot the name. It seems that there's some controversy about this world. It's pretty much a straight line, just going up. By somebody on Twitter made a comparison that it actually represents Scotland, and I really hope you meet some Scotsmen and get to eat marip haggis with some Tauros meat, and you get some kilts and stuff like that. Scotland. Oh yeah, I get to meet Shrek. There better be a Shrek Pokemon. That'd be lit. That'd be funny, bro. Shrek Pokemon, man. So it's based off of Scotland, and that might explain why we're going for this whole Industrial Revolution kind of thing. And I'm a big fan of that era, Sherlock Holmes kind of era. I know there's a lot of people who don't like linearity. I personally love linearity because it feels like you are progressing something, and it feels like you are conquering things and you are going forward. And even then, I don't know why people are complaining about not having options. I mean, in Pokemon there really is only one path. You don't really get to choose anyway, so what's the difference? And I think it's a nice change of pace, and I think they probably have something planned in the content of why it's like this And it really does feel like an RPG at that point, right? You go to this level, go to this level, you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And it's something they haven't done yet in Pokemon. So I think it's a nice little, small, subtle change that's into the world. And it looks pretty cool. Like a lot of the different areas of the map look cool. Like there's a snow town and you can see the Pokemon League at the end. There's like one village and, you know, you can see the progress and how far you're going to the end of the game. Whereas in the regular games, you have really no idea. Maybe in Pokemon Sun and Moon, when you get to the final island, obviously you have a way of tracking by like going to the gyms and stuff. This one is going to be more clear cut, and I think that might turn off some people because like, oh, I'm almost done the game kind of thing. But I think if these hardcore fans really cared, you know, they only care about the battling and stuff, right, and breeding and stuff. So hopefully that's in the game because they didn't have it in Pokemon Eevee, right? Speaking of Pokemon, the starter Pokemon. So this is a little bit of a hard one. Because obviously which starter you're going to pick, that's always the conversation we have for the next like 10 months. Which starter Pokemon are you going to pick? And usually I go for the cutest Pokemon or the fire type. And if the fire type ain't cute, then I'm off that. So let's take a look at the first 3 Pokemon revealed to us. So we have Gookie Clan. I guess Gookie, I guess there's just something about that word that people meme about it. And there's already people on Twitter saying Gookie Squad or Gookie Clan or Gookie Gang, that's what it is. And I think that's going to be a meme in itself, just like last gen was the Burb, Kotori from Love Live. That was the whole thing. I ended up picking that one because it was cute. The problem for me is that like they make the starters so cute, and then they always try to make the third evolution like badass looking. Sometimes they just turn ugly, bro. Like Venusaur is a dude. I think when I got to the second evolution of Burb from Sun and Moon, I was just like, yo, this is not it anymore, bro. Why don't they just make a Pokemon that's cute throughout? I think the last cute Pokemon that was cute throughout the entire time was Chikorita. Like the last, I forgot the name. I think it's Magnesium or something. Whatever. Mangalar? I don't know. Something. The last evolution of that Pokemon was cute. Still. And why don't they just try and cater to that this time? I hope the Pokemon just end up being cute. Or at least one of them does. Because their starter forms are okay. Like the bunny one. I can't remember. The bunny one, I know it's going to have like big thunder thighs. And like it's going to look like a really badass bunny, I guess. And it would be cool if they just kept it the same. I guess that wouldn't really be an evolution, I guess, but I'd be excited if they actually did that. The bootleg Mudkip, nah, it's okay. It doesn't look that. I probably won't pick that. Usually the water type is a pretty good one to pick too, but that ain't it for me. It doesn't look cute. It's not it. Just but based off its first form, I don't think its evolution is gonna look any better. So I think I'm gonna be leaning toward the bunny, but the bunny does kind of put off this weird vibe for me where it's just kind of off. It's a little bit off-putting, and I can't really put my tongue on it. I mean, it's cute, but it has this weird vibe to it that doesn't really vibe with me. I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to see their evolutions. Maybe their evolutions will be released in the legendaries and stuff like that. And speaking of legendaries, I wonder what the legendary will be. If you look at Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword, the logos are the same, except one's a shield and one's a sword. So maybe it's going to be the same legendary, but in a different form. I think they have a lot of wiggle room to really be creative with their story and their plot as the first fully HD 1080p Pokemon, and I don't think they're going to disappoint. Pokemon games are generally really good. For me, Pokemon is one of those games where I like it a lot and I get into it, or I don't, and I just drop the game. Usually Pokemon games have a really slow start for me anyway, and if it doesn't grab me in by like the first or second gym, then I'm probably stop playing it. Kind of sucks, but you know, as long as Sylveon's in the game, I'm blessed. That's my favorite Pokemon, all right? So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is your boy Jay-Z signing out. I want to know your thoughts on the new Pokemon. What are your first impressions? Do you think the evolutions of the starter Pokemon are gonna be sick? Are they gonna be cute? What do you think about the starters? What do you think about the characters? Best girl, by the way, and you know, the world and everything. I want to know your thoughts, and we're gonna be following this game as it develops, because this channel talks about anything, games and whatever, because that's how we establish it here. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure if you like this video, leave a like, because it helps us out. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, and of course, use that bell notification squad. Hey, notification squad. Yeah, I need to know when my peeps goes going, because I'm not looking at my phone anyway. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming out. My name is Bates from the TSGB show. A little bit tired today, but still full of love. That was terrible. Okay, peace out, A-Town.